Oh, well, it's not so bad.
Lecker.
Little moon. Wonder if her mother gave her that.
Ich gehe mal wieder zurück. Wo ist denn die jetzt hingelaufen? Ich glaube, ich habe die hier irgendwo gesehen.
Whoa!
Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before? Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway. Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Here.
I was never any good with a bow. Know how to use that? You're not gonna shoot me in the leg, are you?
I may do all right.
Oh,
Just be
Gott.
sure to keep it aimed that way.
Wird so verkackt. Ja, wow.
Is that what making do means?
Ja, ich habe ein bisschen Zeit gebraucht. Ich habe vergessen zu zielen. Ich muss es ja anspannen. Oh, wow.
Ah, you're joking.
Maybe next time, Garrett. Well, since we don't have any food,
Easy. Schaffen wir so. Wir essen einfach deinen
What's
Bruder.
this?
your dinner. It
Was
won't
ein
fill you
armer
up,
Packen, die
but
braucht er eh nicht
it'll
mehr.
make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me.
Weil wir nicht treffen. Ja, ja.
never lost
Das war mit
anyone, Garrett.
Absicht.
Someone you really cared about. Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again. Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Klingt super.
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Oh, scheiße.
Cotter!
Sylvie! Harry! Get back!
Oh, fuck. Nice.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
I've got enough gold to buy them all.
I'd be careful flaunting it.
Oh, Tenchi, hi. War wieder im Keller und hat einen von euch gegessen.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
You did what?
What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher.
Schön. Fühlt man sich gleich hier zu Hause, ne?
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers.
Ja, gut.
Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear.
What are you leading me into, Beskar?
No, I warned you. But don't worry, little brother. I'll protect you.
Das... Ich fühle mich auf jeden Fall sicher, wenn sie dabei ist. Sie hat schon auf jeden Fall...
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2, 3.
Enough with the show, Beast. Just get out of our way.
Wollte ihnen eigentlich
This is
zuerst eine
between
Kopfnuss geben,
us
aber...
and Amaya.
Then I'll let her decide what to do with this one.
Hey! Hey! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Hui! Wir können fliegen. Das war, glaube ich, Mirkos Arm. Der Tenchi war gerade unten. Er hatte Hunger. Hübsch. Ich liebe den Ort.
Oh, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
My name is Asher Forrester, and I've traveled all the way from Westeros.
I'd suggest you go back there. It's not safe here for outsiders.
Wie zu Hause.
Amaya, please! Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago. I earned my freedom! You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast? My patience wears thin.
My enemies in Westeros are powerful and bloodthirsty. Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them!
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday.
Kennt ihr in Westeros auch? Also, ich gebe euch ganz viel Blut zum Malen.
Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel. In Westeros, they sing
Die
of our
gucken
great
echt.
warriors. for
Die wollen ja anscheinend
thousands of
metzeln, dann
years.
sollen sie das doch, ne? Bei uns.
Maya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
Ja,
We
war
don't
klar. Ich
know
muss...
who you are until we see you bleed.
You're gonna have to show them you can
Ja,
fight.
Musi, ich fühle mich trotzdem noch sicher.
How about the belly here?
You might wish so. His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Right.
Da muss ich es wohl ändern.
Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
Was passiert hier?
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll spend all your gold on the finest of halls.
Wow, danke schön. Best Friend.
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Danke. Also für die... Wow. Ist Freundschaft denn gar nichts mehr wert?
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine. You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Here, use this.
Toll. Ich hab Zahnstocher und er... Oh, fuck.
That's no...
Scheiße, ist voll schnell. Hey, ich hab
Would it help
gedrückt.
if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. Son of a whore!
Wow. Erstmal beleidigen. Ne?
You won't be so lucky.
Oh, scheiße. Jetzt hat er aber einen Vorteil, ne?
Wasn't luck.
Are you ready?
Nee.
Westerosi? This is gonna hurt! Yours will be a beautiful death!
Ja, du wirst auch sterben wie ein schöner Schmetterling.
Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
Der ist ganz schön überheblich, ne? Er ist mega überheblich, weil er jetzt alle immer besiegt hat, ne?
Ready! Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to.
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
Was für ein Vollidiot, Alter! Ja, schade um ihn, weil er kann ja gut kämpfen, aber... Sterben wir ein schöner Schmetterling. Na klar! Ich muss ihn töten, ne?
Kill him!
Stick the little man!
Do it! Do it! Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport! The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died.
Nö, ich
But
kill
as
ihn
you
nicht. Er ist
can
ein guter
see,
Kämpfer.
I'm
Den kann
not
ich
here to be
gebrauchen.
your master.
Er kann doch für uns kämpfen.
For a reason. You're true warriors. Warriors I admire
Tötet schöne
and
Schmetterlinge.
respect. You deserve better than this. You
Deswegen,
deserve
Sven,
more
wir wollen-
than to
ich
die
sehe
for
den
someone
Nutzen.
else's entertainment. Fight with me, and you will have glory and gold! If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Erleuchten den Weg.
I knew them!
What are those things? Oh, God, get over here! Over here!
Wunderschön.
Get it! Help Sylvie! Fuck! Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell!
Habe ich aus The Walking Dead gelernt. Hallo, Empty. Feuer! Ja, wie viele... Boah.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove! But we need to stick together!
Wir nutzen natürlich die Chance.
Run! Now! I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Wir haben keine Ahnung. Puh. Alles gut, Empty.
Your Grace.
Oh nein, warum ist die denn hier?
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
I don't know what you mean, Your Grace.
I'm told you know these chambers as well as anyone. You're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It hasn't been easy, Your Grace, but I've done what I've needed to do.
Haven't we all?
Bei mir ist alles okay, Empty.
I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I meant no harm, Your Grace. I had a personal matter to attend to.
A personal matter? I'm told you used another girl to talk your way in. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
I had to speak with Lord Andros, Your Grace. It was urgent.
Lord Andros? I don't imagine he'd appreciate being approached by a person of your stature. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have before, Your Grace. And I would again.
You are resourceful, aren't you?
Die ist
Perhaps I
beeindruckt.
mistook your more than stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown. for which we will all be grateful.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious.
Sagt die hinterhältigste Person ever.
You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Ja, das stimmt, Ritter.
I never liked the man anyway. And I doubt anyone will miss him.
Doch voll nett. Ich hasse die sowas. Wow. Meistgehasste Person ever.
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard. After you sold me out to Daenerys, I've given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your Foresters.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what.
Soll nicht immer so grinsen, als ob, oh ja, ich hab gewonnen.
Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you leave without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
Mit den paar Leuten sollen wir jetzt... Na gut. Kommt drauf an, wie sie... Okay, mit ihm 10-mal mehr.
Go on. Glad you made it. What choice did I have? You denied me an honorable death. So I must find one in Westeros.
Kannst du haben, bitte. Ich jag dich einfach in der Armee rein.
Beskar wasn't exaggerating.
Das bin so ich grinse auch immer so.
You're here.
Bei jeder Gelegenheit?
Found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew.
Bei viele. Okay.
Perhaps the same will be true for me.
There's nothing I can say to make you change your mind.
I've made my decision. You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences.
Im Grunde verrät er uns aber trotzdem. Er kommt hierher, um uns zurückzubringen, seine Pflicht, bla bla bla. Und dann bleibt er bei ihr. Ja gut, ich würde auch jeden verraten für Daenerys, aber... Aber hat die ganze Zeit so gelabert. Seine Pflicht, seine Pflicht. Oh, ich könnte ihn jetzt voll das reinwürgen mit Feuer und Blut. Ah, ich könnte ihn das so reinwürgen.
Casting off!
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard.
Yeah.
If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I really must speak with you, Lord Tyrion.
Clearly. You're here, aren't you? At least you brought wine. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells. Willingly.
Cersei.
I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine.
Okay, vielleicht kommt dahinter, dass
This is
wir
all
gerade
ruse,
in Schwierigkeiten stecken.
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I doubt we'd get very far. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong.
Ja, ich hab's ja auch halb gesagt.
The truth, Mira. No more lies.
Are you toying with me?
I might ask you the same question. Now tell me the truth. Admit it.
She left me no choice.
She never does. At least you had the courage to tell me the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Let me handle this. We're not done talking.
You heard the girl. Go.
Imp.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
I'm the one using her.
If that's what you think, then you're more foolish than I thought.
She's taking care of a problem for me.
Cersei is not someone to be trifled with. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
To be honest, I don't care what Lady Marjorie thinks of me.
I thought you were smarter than that.
Die will uns doch eh loswerden.
You're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that. That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
She'll never believe that.
Then come up with something better. Tell her I intend to call Sansa, Varys, Jaime. Give her a list of names and be done with it.
Enough of this nonsense. You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Why did you leave?
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Ach, so sieht Trösten aus? Okay.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
I've never felt more certain about anything.
I'm glad. I wasn't sure if you... with all that's happened. What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are?
We enjoy what we have. for as long as we can.
I plan to.
Roderick? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
It's all right, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry.
Nacht,
It's
okay.
just, this is
Schlaf
urgent,
schön.
Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Und ihre Frisur sitzt.
All right, then. I'm listening.
Last night, I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held. It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
You said you saw someone. Who?
Someone we trusted.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our
Ja,
house.
du musst... Sag
You
doch
have to
den...
deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
He's given information to our enemies. I'll do whatever it takes to stop him.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you, as your sister, make him pay.
I give you my word, Talia. The traitor will get what he deserves.
Jetzt kommt's raus.
Now, tell me.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Ist also nicht jetzt... Es gibt 3 Kerle bei uns, die dazu... Der Heiler da, oder was, Mediziner, oder was das immer ist, und halt der... Ich habe die Namen schon wieder vergessen. 3 Stück waren es doch, ne?
Go get the guards.
Warum ist eigentlich schon wieder 11? Ich weiß nicht, die Zeit vergeht echt schnell, ne?
Hey? Oh, my lord, you scared the bloody daylights out. What's that?
You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy.
You sold your loyalty like some whore in the street.
My loyalty has always been to this house, but you've been too damn blind to see it.
Now, what I didn't see is that you were a traitor.
You pushed me to this, Roderick.
Don't you dare start making excuses.
Excuses? Are you that naive? Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Kissing Lud's ring when you knew we had to show strength. Letting Griff force you to the ground without a shred of dignity. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all.
Der denkt auch, dass das einfach alles so klappt, ne?
Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
So you turn your cloak? That's your answer?
I'm not gonna stand by and watch you destroy this family. You're
Nee, du sorgst jetzt dafür.
the way of the Starks.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act.
Asher would cut your traitor heart out.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He has more balls than you ever will.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free. Was this your doing?
They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Royland, how could you?
This was his doing.
Natürlich.
Just sentence me and be done with it.
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me. And Asher dies too.
Nee. Verräterschwein. Ich hasse Verräter. Ekelhaft. Ekelhaft.
It was the right thing.
Ja. Tod dem Verräter.
What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Die wollten uns also im Hinterhalt, ne?
Prepare the horses. We're going to war.
Wir haben hier keine Wahl. Die zwingen uns dazu. Von allen Seiten. Mic drop. Soll ich es auch machen? Einfach mal abschrauben und dann...
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look. Come on, break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Roderick. He's the lord of the house, and he's been bred for it.
I understand, but these men and women have journeyed here to follow you, not him.
Oh, you'll see when you meet him. Doesn't matter if he can't fight like he used to. All men learn to love Roderick.
Sehr schön, Johnny. Danke, dass du da warst. Wir am Ende des Streams.
That's odd. Port's quiet.
Ich dachte, du gehst im Bettchen schlafen.
Hardly any ships.
Maybe
Ja, du
they're
bist schon
all
im
off
Bett.
fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right. Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
Ich weiß deine Antwort schon. Das ist hier ein bisschen verdächtig ruhig.
So, this is Westeros.
Ja, ziemlich hässlich, ne?
Ugly and small.
Fucking
Ja.
freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Asher. Thank the gods you've made it back.
I brought you an army, brother.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord's got something planned. I don't know what yet, but it won't be good.
Ihr hättet euch wenigstens in den Arm nehmen können.
Could use a good fight.
What?
Falle!
Get that gate open!
Oh. Cool.
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Na dann. Machen wir es jetzt wieder.
Out of my way! It won't go farther!
Wow.
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us. Asher!
Da hat sich die Reise ja gelohnt, ne? Was macht Shadow denn da? Warum muss ich auch die ganze Zeit immer an Shadow denken?
Oh, shit! We have to get out of here.
Ja, toll. Wir lassen sie rein, damit sie sterben.
It's stuck! Advance! The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
My lord, you must hurry. We can't lose you. We need you to...
Let me save your life and our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice. I'll hold them off.
But my lord, you can't.
Asher is your new lord.
Yes, my lord.
Roderick, go!
Noch ein paar mitnehmen. War für mich auch gerade hart die Entscheidung. Auch wenn ich mich jetzt schnell entschieden habe, aber hätte ich jetzt länger überlegt, dann... Ja. Hässlicher Gnom, Alter. Ich hasse den. Ich werde in seiner Eulenfresse noch sowas von derbe reinschlagen. Er hat so eine richtige Eulenfresse. Ich habe mich auch so entschieden, konnte Asher nicht sterben lassen. Ist halt schwierig. Ich mochte beide. Beide sind cool. Also Roderick fand ich auch gar nicht mal schlecht. Er war halt gütig. Vielleicht ein bisschen sehr naiv, aber... Hm. Gut, letzte Episode. Oh, ja. Mal gucken, wer alles noch sterben wird.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces.
Wirst du nie erfahren? Ja,
Last
ist
house
schwierig.
standing wins.
Asher hat vielleicht noch so ein bisschen...
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira.
Ja.
What you need more
Er ist auf jeden Fall gesünder und fitter. Vielleicht kriegen wir dann den Krieg mit ihm. So habe ich halt auch ein bisschen gedacht.
I have to get in
So,
there, Sarah.
In den paar Sekunden, wo ich mich entschieden habe,
Marjorie's already
dass er vielleicht das noch gesundheitlich noch besser hinkriegt mit dem
You're weak.
für die Familie
Just like
kämpfen.
Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Alles klar, Mosi, ich wünsche dir auch schon mal eine gute Nacht. Nur Tote, nur die ganze Zeit. Splash.
Damien, where are you? Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
Nur Tote, das gefällt Liz doch. Nicht immer, nicht immer. Nicht, wenn ich die Charaktere mag. Dann ist es nicht so cool.
They're everywhere! We make for the North Grove! Let me save your life and our house.
Schön, dass es gerade so wundergeil leckt. Wundergeil leckt. Ah, klar. Alles klar, gut.
Iron from ice.
Dankeschön, Keks, für die 200 Bits. Wie kommst du, dass du jetzt auch Bits spendest? Und warum kommt... Jetzt auf einmal kommt kein Sound mehr. Ich verstehe immer... Ich verstehe aber nicht meine Einstellung hier. Dankeschön.
The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon? The Forester's Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. Hear the werewoods whisper. Haven't seen any werewoods this far north.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it? Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time.
Sylvie, we've been wandering these woods for days. Ever since we saw those whites.
Mosi, auch dir Dankeschön für die 100 Bits. Danke.
You're right. I'm just not sure how much further we can
kämpfen die
go.
alle um die Gunst von James Iron. Wow, Sven, wow.
We need to keep moving.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
He burns! He burns like all 7 elves combined! Oh. Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me. If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
Sylvie would never stand for it. She'd never leave you behind.
Which is why it'll have to be you, Garrett. I mean this, Garrett. If I'm gone, Sylvie will need someone to look after her. I know she's stubborn and proud, but she's a good person.
You know you can count on me.
Thank you, Garrett. I know she can hold her own, but she's still my little sister.
Oh je, das klingt ja schon mal... Wir können uns schon mal von ihm verabschieden.
It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too. In the right amount.
Ich hoffe, du weißt, wie die richtige Menge ist.
Can you help?
Was ist die noch?
See this?
Oh shit. Das sieht aus wie Kratzspuren eines Bären. Oder?
Whatever made this must be enormous.
Oh, scheiße.
Gods.
Hm.
It's been torn apart.
Anfassen.
It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
Dafür sieht's echt zuhören. Oh. Wir müssen ihn opfern.
We have to cross the ice. Get Cutter across. I'll hold it off. Go.
Okay. Happy. Wow. Der ist ja cute. Ja, wir waren wohl im Revier.
Seven hells. Come on.
Nichts mehr. Nein, nicht der Bär. Ich denke schon, dass er noch lebt.
You're right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
Oh, finally. We found it. After everything we've been through. We finally found it.
I can hardly believe it's real. Look. Whoever they are, they can help us.
Hurry!
Ich hab gesagt, er lebt noch. Yay. Wir haben ihn schön hierher gelockt. Yay.
Garrett!
Cotter, I need all your strength. We need to get to that village.
Help us!
Do something!
High vis.
What?
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Ich habe jetzt unseren Namen erwähnt, weil unser Logo da auch sein soll. Irgendwas hat es ja mit den Forrester zu tun, deswegen. Die wissen es anscheinend. Gott sei Dank. Günther. Wow. Mag ich knuddeln. Viel Spaß. Wird dein letzter Knuddler sein, aber... So ist ja jetzt die letzte Episode, ne? Der Eisdrache. Oh nein. Oh nein. Das klingt nicht gut. Was für eine Eskalation meinst du? Ja, ja, genau, Mosi. Nur ein bisschen Zuneigung. Oh, jetzt kommt direkt so eine Scheiße. Ich muss jetzt... Oh, so Cersei, ich will nicht. Von dem Spiel, ne? Ach so.
What were you thinking? My lady, please. Thinking. She was? Yes, you escort her in, but you had nothing to do with the altercation. No, my lady. Not only that, but to brag about it to the kitchen maids. How do you expect me to take your word for that?
Kann ich weggehen?
Sarah, she was removed from the guest list for a reason.
Swear to the mother! Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
My lady, is there something I can help you with?
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark? I'm sorry. I shouldn't get so flustered.
Ja, sollte ich ja mal die Klappe halten.
I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
I had urgent business there, my lady. People were counting on me. Otherwise, I would never have disobeyed you.
I'm sure you had your reasons, Mira. You always do. At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough.
Ach,
One
so
of
ist
you
das.
must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Mira, please. I can't go back to Highgarden. You promised me you'd take the blame for this.
My lady,
Das stimmt, das habe ich ihr wirklich gesagt. Aber sie hat anscheinend auch über mich Scheiße erzählt.
Sarah's telling the truth.
This has been building for some time, Mira, but it still breaks my heart.
Sarah kannst du auch
I've
gleich
been nothing
ersetzen.
but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you and your family where I could. And you repay me with this. I feel betrayed. I won't have it.
You'd have done the same in my position.
Don't tell me what I would or would not do. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
Sie soll sich doch nur in meine Lage versetzen, mein Gott.
Get out.
Und Sarah ist jetzt die Gute, oder was? Oh, Jesus.
Mira, wait.
Nö. Geh weg.
I'm so sorry. She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do. You saved me from being sent home. I can't believe you did that for me.
Weil ich wenigstens die Eier in der Hose hab.
I expected I'd be on my way to Highgarden by now.
You're my friend, Sarah.
Ja, aber das beruht nur nicht auf Gegenseitigkeit.
Thank you, Mira. I really mean it.
Soll ich jetzt mit 24K Keller sehen? Ich hab keine Ahnung.
I wish things had turned out differently.
Emotes
I
verändern.
suppose this is goodbye. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure we'll see each other again.
You need to learn to be a better liar if you want to survive.
Christian, warum setzt du dich immer so auf Goatee? Wow. Ist der
That
platt?
may be you, but it's not me.
Wow.
Then you should think about getting out. As soon as you can.
There's something I need to tell you. Something I heard.
Aha.
There are some vile rumors going on about you.
Rumors?
About you murdering a Lannister guard. I thought you should know.
Thanks, Sarah.
Careful, Mira. You're on your own now.
Ja, danke. Wow, Sven. Emotes-Missbrauch, was soll das? Oh, er hat sich beruhigt, Gott sei Dank.
They're right behind us. Less than half a league.
You were right, my lord.
I know that snot-nosed bastard Griff. He was sent to kill me, not Roderick. He wouldn't run home to his father without trying again. Listen close! I want the road surrounded. Ride hard for Ironrath, and don't turn back. If this goes to hell, they'll need to know about Roderick.
Yeah!
Lay low and be ready to strike the moment I give the order.
And what order is that, Asher?
Wow, jetzt hast du mich platt gemacht.
Paint the road with their blood.
Seven hells!
Ding dong, die Hexe ist tot.
Kill the foresters!
Ja, kämpf wie Bestien.
No Griff!
Oh, he's a bloody coward.
Your brother was the coward. You should have seen him squeal.
when Griff gutted him like a pig.
My lord.
We're going to kill them all for this.
Roderick.
Aua, ich hoffe, das hat wehgetan.
I
Ich
wish
hoffe
I
sehr.
had known him, Asher. I'll never get to drink with him, fight by his side, complain about what an arse his little brother is.
Roderick was everything that I'm not. He was shrewd where I'm reckless. He was just. Roderick, he kept this house together through sheer force of will. And my brother was a true lord.
They'll sing songs about him someday. But you're the lord here now, like it or not, by the laws of your land. And to these men, you've more than proven yourself.
Roderick was meant to rule, not me. Father groomed him from the day he was born, to make our choices.
And Roderick chose to save you. It's up to you now to honor that choice.
We have to go, my lord. And Lord Whitehill will be on the march.
Let's move!
Darf ich noch mehr prügeln? Also ich fand das gerade sehr entspannt. So die ganze Wut einfach mal rauszulassen, die sich jetzt heute angesammelt hat durch diese ganzen ätzenden Charaktere. Hat man gar nicht gemerkt, ne? Ich bräuchte echt so Leute, die sich in der Reihe stellen, also die unsere Gefangenen sind und dann auf alle einprügeln. Einfach mal rauslassen. Da ist der Banner von den Forrester. Sind wir schon zurück? Ja, wir sind schon zurück?
Asher.
Ja, toll. Du kriegst deinen anderen Sohn wieder und der andere ist...
Roderick. How could this happen? It makes no sense.
He died a hero.
Gregor was a hero. Ethan was a hero. Now Roderick? It means nothing to me.
It was his sacrifice that enabled us to escape.
It's not fair.
Hallo, Oni-chan.
Talia, Mother, listen to me. We don't dare take time to mourn. Not yet. Lord is sure to move quickly now. He could be at our gates before nightfall.
Alle sterben als Helden. Ja,
But there's
aber
hope
was
yet.
bringt... Ich verstehe mal nicht, was das bringen soll, dieses Ehre und Heldengedöns.
Warriors from across the
Wenn man
narrow
tot ist, ist
sea,
man tot.
with no equal in Westeros.
Whatever their skill,
Ja,
they are
Oni-chan.
hardly an army.
Milady, I've seen them twice in battle. I've seen Asher lead them. They're a force to be reckoned with and will be more than equal to whatever Lud could muster.
How can you say that? We've already lost.
What are you talking about?
Aktuelle My
Ramsay
Hero-Folge
Snow.
geschaut.
He came here. He set terms of war. He said the last house standing wins.
Wann kam denn die
With the
letzte
Lord of
Folge?
House
Die
Forrester
aktuellste?
dead.
I fear she's right. By the terms put forth by the Boltons, we don't have a claim.
Oh, fuck Ramsay Snow. Fuck the Boltons! This war is not over until I say it is! Asher will lead us!
Asher is our lord!
Jetzt am Samstag? Nee, dann habe ich noch nicht geschaut. Da muss ich es auf jeden Fall nachholen. Das ist gerade mega spannend. Du willst Danke sagen?
Has been held by a Forester Lord for centuries. No.
Oder einfach nur so.
It is yours.
Musst du machen? Ja, das ist gerade mega spannend, ja.
All hail Asher Forester, Lord of Ironrath, defender of the Ironwood Groves.
I never claimed to be the leader my brother was. He was the true lord of this house. But I do know how to fight. And by the gods, we will avenge him!
Das Schwert ist cool. Für alles. Aber dafür musst du dich doch nicht bedanken. Ist doch Freundschaft. Finde ich jetzt normal.
He's lying.
Nein, wir lügen dich. Oh Mann.
He's a crow. He doesn't represent the Foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We need your help. My friend is sick.
By the look of him, your friend is going to die. They must teach you nothing at Castle Black. I could have killed you out there. As easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House Forester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forester before I left. It's the Forester sigil. Made from ironwood.
Reicht nicht? Oder doch?
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
My friend is wounded.
Ist er schon tot?
He won't live long without our help.
Okay, er lebt noch.
Hi, Vis.
Hallo, MJ.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She follows my orders.
I'm surprised you haven't killed her yet. She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother, Josera.
What is this place?
Elsass. Okay. Entschuldigung.
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place
Ist
of
auch
great
ein
power
Snow?
to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
House Forester is in great danger. The Boltons are the Wardens of the North now. Ever since Lord Gregor fell at the Twins, the White
What do you
Hills
mean?
Viele Geschwister,
Since
du weißt
Lord
den noch.
Gregor fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago. Betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger.
All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
I risked my life to get here. I deserted the Night's Watch, broke my vows, fought wildlings. By the gods, I deserve to know.
And we should trust an oathbreaker.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out. Whites.
Schande.
Gregor wen fenden Bjonen.
What about them?
Hiftanes.
So von mir, was?
No! Let me go!
Lasst ihn in Ruhe.
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming.
Sie packen sich an die Schulter.
I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
Weh, du verrätst mich.
There's something wrong with them, Garrett.
Ich weiß, die
They're
befehligt.
warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ja, die flüstert immer was Komisches und dann...
Ready!
Aye.
Ach so, das meinst du, Klaus. Oh Gott. Ja, das war nice. Das war der Clip wert. Ich habe es gerade wieder bildlich vor mir. Sie fällt sich an die Schulter und fällt einfach um. Dann ist
What is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
Break it down! Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie. They won't touch us if we're with her.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
We've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
I have to get out of the keep, or I'm done for.
You, my lady? We're in this together, like it or not.
Da gab's keine Antwort für uns.
I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
We need to find a safe place to hide until this blows over. We can't do anything with this manhunt on.
There's a collier's store by the river gate, on Muddy Way. The owners are like family. We'll be safe there.
Who's there?
Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent.
Nein!
Goodbye, Lady Mira.
Nein!
The coal boy. Take him.
Nein! Warum? Der hat uns immer geholfen und alles und beschützt und sich so in Gefahr begeben und jetzt opfert er sich ernsthaft. Ich muss so lange bleiben, bis du durch bist, muss noch Dragon Ball an. Gut. Ich muss aber noch mit den Hunden. Wenn ich vorher nicht fertig werde, dann ist scheiße. Weil es gleich 0 Uhr. Ich muss so um 0:40 circa gehe ich mit dem Hund. Weiß nicht, ob ich das vorher dann schaffe.
Mira told us he was gathering an army. We have her to thank it's not bigger, but we can't fight that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
Oh, sie haben ihn verprügelt.
Ryan! Crossbows up!
Asher Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Ryan!
He's frightened, Father. On ya!
Well, Lord, you must not have much faith in this army of yours if you feel the need to hide behind my little brother.
You mistake me, Forrester. Ryan is here for your protection, to stop you from being stupid. You see, I'm here to end this once and for all. You got your little revenge on my men, but it's time you listen to reason. I could ram your
Keks, das kann man aber nicht vergleichen. Das sind jetzt zwei verschiedene Welten. Das ist mehr hier Fantasy, das andere war mehr Realismus. Also, die Welten sind einfach komplett anders.
It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
You put too much stock in Ramsay's terms, Lord. Terms set by a madman. Terms that I never agreed to.
You really think Lord Ramsay will ask if you're in favor of his terms before flaying you alive for breaking them?
Let's put all this ugliness behind us. I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood, under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
It's rather generous terms, actually.
That would be easier to believe coming from Gwyn herself. Where is she?
Far away from all this, of course. Besides, I speak on her behalf as her father.
Hast du eine gute Nachricht? Bekommst du den
I would
Urlaub?
just as happily kill you all and be done with it. But I'm very generously giving you a way to keep
Keine
your
Ahnung,
bloody
Sven.
lives.
Auch nicht wie viele Stunden.
Oh.
Bei dir bestimmt sehr
last
viele.
As a show of my goodwill, I brought home the
Oh
body
mein
of your
Gott,
lord.
ernsthaft?
Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick? Let me see him! I want to see my brother!
I'm sure your people will be relieved to keep their lives.
We'll take Ryan, too. But you want peace between our houses? Give me my living brother.
You have an hour. I'll be waiting in my camp.
Boah, das ist übel. Ja, okay. Sven, Sucht. Kommende Woche frei. Das ist doch cool. Das freut mich für dich. Also kannst du dann die kommende Woche dann ein Tattoo machen? Also kriegst du dann einen Termin oder einfach jetzt nur frei? Weil eigentlich wolltest du ja machen wegen dem Tattoo. Falls es... Alter, vielleicht ist er das nicht mal. Ach, ist er. Scheiße.
No! No!
I'm sorry, little brother.
Mein nächstes Spiel war Drain Quest. Ja, habe ich auch viele Stunden reingesteckt.
I've buried too many sons.
You deserved more days than what you were given, brother. And a better death than this. The world is colder for your passing.
Forgive me, I just... Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end. We simply accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven!
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I can't bow my head to the fucking Whitehills after all they've done. I may have loved Gwyn, but... No. No, not like this.
Even if you went through with it, Lud would have you killed the moment Gwyn produced an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
Ja, ich bin auch dafür. Krieg! Wir haben keine Wahl, glaube ich.
Kill them all.
Aye. We ride for war! We ride! Spill their blood!
Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them.
But we just don't have the numbers.
Unless we take them on our terms, inside our walls. Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so. There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead...
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off.
That's good, but how? Lud will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Lud is wary.
We simply need a ruse to separate him from his army. To get him alone and feeling safe. And there's one way to do that. We tell Lud exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
An ambush. Your pit fighters hidden until the last moment.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Lud could escape.
There's another way. Poison. In his wine.
A woman's weapon.
Yes, and a good one. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is high risk. We only lure Lud inside if the whole family is there to sell it. Talia and Ryan will
Mit
both
Gift,
be
ich weiß nicht. Er will dann, dass wir vielleicht trinken oder so. Lass mal
An ambush is
sticken.
the best way to kill as many Whitehills as possible.
Then we have a plan.
Das mit dem Hinterhalt finde ich auch als...
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive. As soon as we move on, Lord.
Not a problem. You know you're the only family I've ever had.
No.
That makes Ryan my brother too.
I won't forget this.
I've forgotten the number of times I've heard you say that.
I've said that before.
Die ist eigentlich auch ganz cool.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Send word to
Ich hab
Lord.
Gift versucht.
We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
Das ist mir zu riskant, aber wenn, dann will ich im Kampf verrecken. Wird sowieso schief gehen, egal was ich mache. Wird alles schief gehen. Ich muss erst Termin beim Tätowierer machen, das kann ich erst kommende Woche machen, aber nach kommender Woche auch noch habe ich ein bisschen Angst.
Lady Mira.
Ja, das ist dann
There
schwierig.
she is! Take her!
What's all this?
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan
Let
to...
me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
Ja, bitte nimm uns ganz schnell weg hier. Angst wegen Schüchternheit. Inwiefern? Jetzt beim Tätowierer?
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Someone's plotting against me.
Ich kenn das nicht mal.
What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
Ja, das hätte aber sein können, dass das
I
vielleicht
see.
Spoiler oder so sind.
That is worrying indeed. Clearly you've made powerful enemies
Meine
here
Mods
in
handeln
King's
nur
Landing.
nach meinen
Although,
Regeln.
you've made short work of one of them at least. I
Lol.
hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black
Du darfst sie
Cell.
nicht böse sein. Die wollen
I'm
nur, dass ich das Spiel genieße.
It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was sending sellswords to Ironwrath. I couldn't let that happen.
No need to
Und
explain
Sepp,
to
danke
me.
schön für den
I'm
Raid.
glad
Ich bin
he's
grad,
out of the
ich muss
way.
gerade aufpassen. Ich hoffe,
Of
wollen
course,
wir das?
now that you've gotten rid of my
Du
biggest
kannst doch gerne Mods
competitor,
ablegen, wenn du es nicht
all
möchtest.
kinds of opportunities have opened up.
Gefährliche
Particularly in
Äußerungen,
your
MT.
part of the Seven Kingdoms.
Ja.
The ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
Ein Ding, mein Hirn ist Matsch.
I have thought about it.
Was
I
habt ihr denn
thought about it a
gespielt?
great deal.
Ich hoffe, euch geht's gut.
You're clever,
Jetzt wein nicht.
Mira.
Nein, MT, nicht weinen hier.
Working out
Ganz viel
that
Liebe.
Andros was in league with the Whitehills,
Du sollst
you
nicht
showed an
weinen.
understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's ironwood contract from under my nose.
Oh mein Gott.
That's why I
Alle
bribed
undead.
that Lannister guard to kill you.
Das war so klar.
Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
I knew it. I never should have trusted you.
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing. That might have been your only mistake. But a costly one. After Ludd takes Ironwrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very
Ui.
helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. Ludd will turn on you the first chance he gets. You're a fool if you don't see that.
Tell me, Mira, who is the fool here? You or I?
Ich wusste, dass ich dir nicht trauen kann. Nee, 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 nee. Stück Scheiße.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I've got her.
You don't need to do this, Lucan. Whatever you think you know, we can work something out.
Shut your liar's mouth! It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the
Ach, sei ruhig, du ekelhafte Schmalzlocke. Rocket League und danach Civilization im Multiplayer. Das klingt einfach... Rocket League ist für mich nach ein paar Stunden ziemlich anstrengend. Finde ich jetzt. Wenn man sich da die ganze Zeit konzentrieren muss. Da bin ich jetzt auch ein bisschen Matsch im Kopf. Schmalzlocke, sagt dir das was?
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected.
Nein, das andere, was ich vorhabe. Du hast was anderes vor.
You see, Gregor Forrester was our father. And we are his bastards.
Jetzt bin ich
I
verwirrt.
doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
No one at Ironraft knows of this. Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey.
Rocket League heute Champion
Few
endlich
try.
bekommen.
And fewer still live to tell about it.
It wasn't easy.
Ich habe immer nur zum Spaß gespielt, nie dieses Ranglisten-Gedöns.
Barely made it.
Not many survive this far
Ja, aber
north of
bleibt nur
the
ein
wall.
Geheimnis. Okay.
But you're here. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Gregor ven Fionn den Bjorne Sager ven. Svealoden Mopre befastan.
Okay. Winter's coming. Wow. Ja, der Spruch ist wirklich... Sven, was sagt denn Blake dazu? Oh, jetzt ich nicht auf. Das ist kacke, wenn ich jetzt in den Chat gucke. Mann, komm, schnapp sie.
Oh, you're an ugly bastard.
Ui. Nacht, Sepp, danke, dass du da warst. Scheiße. Nein! Sepp, es ist deine Schuld! Nein, Spaß. Darf ich das... Kannst du machen, Sven? Wenn ich die Stelle jemals erreiche. Ich lerne es einfach nicht in den Chat zu gucken.
Oh, you're an
Immer bei
ugly
Quicktime-Events. Jedes Mal. Ich versuche mich jetzt nicht abzulenken. Bitteschön.
You fought well. For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow.
Shadow, mach mit.
Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness. According to her.
There's something off about them. I'm not sure what.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. The more my sister's doing, not mine.
Ah, okay, Sven.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Man's raider.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Bysonir. Did you not hear me? Fulgorn! Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Bysonir.
Okay.
You're losing control.
Ich merk's.
What was that?
Nichts.
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove. that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The Whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Oh, ich will auch so einen Bären als Haustier.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the Wall. And avenge his death.
We can't leave the North Grove.
And stay here to die. I'd rather live. You said yourself, House Forrester is in danger.
Der Eulenkanal ist
This
auch
is our
gleich.
chance to do something about it.
Zu Eulen. Wieder 2 neue Figuren reserviert.
Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Hört mich brüllen. Das Eulen an den Kopf werfen. Aua. Warum? Das ist nicht nett.
Looks fresh.
Oh,
Looks
lecker.
like they didn't make it to the block.
Ja, das streamen seine Eulen so wie andere Katzen. Ah, okay. Hübsch. So, ich habe eine Fackel. Zähne.
Oh God. Those are human teeth.
Süß.
Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing. Ugh, disgusting.
Ja, was erwartest du? Ein Kerker. Hier wird man wie Dreck behandelt. Wer ist denn jetzt aber da drüben eingesperrt?
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
Kenn ich die?
I wonder what she's done. How strong are these bars? Hello? Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't
Kann
want
ich
to know.
bestätigen.
Hey,
Hä, was
no
jetzt?
talking!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here.
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
Gods, woman, I said shut it. Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I wasn't giving you any look.
Don't deny it. I saw the disgust in your eyes. As if you never did anything you were ashamed of. I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair.
Ist sie die Mutter des Kohlejungs?
There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again.
Nur weil er hatte auch braune Haare, glaube ich.
You think I give two shits about your judgment?
Hey, ich hab doch jetzt gesagt.
What would you do in my place?
I'll never see him again.
Your family needs you. Nothing else matters. I do whatever it takes to survive. Whatever it takes.
Oh nein.
My lord, please. Please take me out of here!
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
Oh, no, no.
Come on, you!
No! Please! Wait! Wait!
Er hat ihnen ja Geld gegeben, ne?
Shut your fucking mouth!
Was hat er jetzt mit uns vor?
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? Come to rub your triumph in my face.
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Ludd will likely betray me the first chance he gets. And I realized I'd overlooked something of great value. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Your wife? Have you lost your mind?
Not at all. This makes a lot of sense for both of us. I want Ironrath, and you're going to give it to me. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course, and I'll get you out of here. But if you don't value that, think of your bloodline, your precious Forrester legacy. This is your chance to make sure it carries on.
What are you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive. Ironrath will fall to you. And through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs.
Ah, ist das ein widerliches Stück Scheiße.
The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive.
Leben? Das sind der Leben?
So, Mira, what do you say?
Fucking
You
hell
will
no!
never have Ironrath. And you will
Sterbe
never
lieber.
have me.
What? You fool.
I'd
Nee.
rather die.
Ja.
Fine. Have it your way.
Nee, das wäre kein Leben, das wäre... An ihrer Stelle, nee. Vor allen Dingen, wie er noch redet, ey. Boah. Widerlicher
She won't
Typ.
get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I need to see him. Is he in there?
There's a reason I wanted to talk to you. I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me.
Du willst ihn erlösen?
Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
It's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him.
Aber warum? Warum muss
I'm
ich das?
trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
I will. You can trust me. I'll do the right thing.
Ja,
you,
mit dem
Garrett.
Kohlejungen, das ist
He's
halt
in
auch...
so much pain.
Das ist alles scheiße. Artet hier gerade schon wieder aus. Yay. Die ist dann als Heldin gestorben, so wie es dann immer heißt. Ja, wenigstens bewahrt sie ihren Stolz. Nicht so einen widerlichen Typen zu heiraten. Du bist aber ein süßer Junge. Dankeschön. Also, ja, okay. Ich dachte gerade, ich habe die Szene nicht gewechselt.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie
Braindead. Ja, ich bin gerade richtig braindead.
Nightshade. What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly.
What are you doing with that knife?
Ja, ja, abgehoben, genau. Ja, ja,
It's meant
Keks.
for you.
Ja, Kane und Keks bin ich mir immer noch nicht sicher. Das sind zwei brüstige Damen.
Garrett, is that you?
It's me, Cotter.
Alter, was machen die mit dem?
I'm here.
Where's Sylvie?
Ich bin raus, ich spart euch noch. Dankeschön, dass du da warst, Suli Kappa.
Where is she?
Schlaf schön.
Did something happen to her?
Don't worry. Our friends are taking care of her.
What do you mean, our friends?
She wanted me to look after you.
Was sollen die mit dem vor, the fuck?
Remember your promise.
Ich bin beides. Hab Männerbräuste und etwas Baum... Oh.
You have to
Okay, das wollen wir nicht wissen.
Cotter! Oh, I can't bear it anymore! Oh.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I always thought he'd be here,
Geil.
fighting by my side.
Die Info war ganz
But now you
wichtig.
can
Nee,
use his death
nee,
to give his
nee.
life meaning. This was always intended for my
Darf ich
father.
Christian treten? Du tretest ihn doch sowieso immer. Ihr tretet euch doch eh gegenseitig.
Forged from iron. The handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I'm honored. Thank you.
It's well deserved.
Weil Liz erlaubt. Wow, jetzt krieg ich die Schuld. Ihr
Your
tretet
friend
euch
is
doch eh
dying.
gegenseitig immer.
But his life is too valuable to waste.
Ich hab dich da reingezogen.
His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett.
An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
Why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Nicht
Not
von mir,
alone.
von mir auch
I'm
nicht.
far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors.
Äußerlichkeiten sind
pulling
unwichtig,
away.
hässlich werdet sie
Please,
alle
I
mal.
need you to do this.
Das stimmt.
For me, for the North Grove.
Gibt ja auch dann die Menschen, die nur innerlich hässlich sind.
I'm ready. Gareth. Please. Can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless.
Mega.
Sorry. But I can't do it. Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it.
Ah, die Wunde sieht schon ekelhaft aus.
Fulgorn Weißen Air.
Sie hat wirklich immer weniger Kontrolle, ne?
We must burn the body.
Bemobbt. Wow. Das mobbt mich hier am meisten. Ich spiele heute nur. Nani? Mach gar nichts. Ich versuche die Leute hier am Leben zu erhalten, aber es klappt nicht so.
Once they're all seated at the table, give the signal to strike.
Remember, no matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've won.
Ich weiß nicht, ob die so doof sind und darauf...
Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced. I was hoping I might have a word in private with Asher.
Ich habe gerade Kontaktlinsen drin. Ich wechsle das manchmal. Manchmal... Oder eher selten Kontaktlinsen und meiste Zeit immer Brille.
Ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves
Ja.
in. I know
Wie
how
ich
you
Bock
must
hab
feel,
halt.
Asher.
Oder wie meine Augen
What
Lust
your
haben.
family has suffered. It's unimaginable. Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature.
Things are different now. I'm different now. But you have nothing to worry about.
You were always a terrible liar. You have to understand. I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret. To tell him of the traitor within these very walls. To make sure no harm came to Ryan as our ward. All while persuading my father the bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive, no hidden agenda. Just peace, once and for all.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust your father. He ordered the ambush. It just as soon slit my throat as see us wed.
That was before. My father would never betray my trust.
Glaubst du?
Truth be told, my father's scared of you.
Is he?
With Roderick, he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know. And that's all in the past now, I promise. We can make this work, Asher. This is our one chance. Together we can control the future of our houses.
Ja,
Just
nur weil du jetzt
promise
Brüste
me,
hast, willst du
when
mir
my
jetzt...
father and brother
Nee.
walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
And at this point, it's in the hands of the gods.
Begging your pardon, my lord. I'm afraid Lady Forrester requires your help.
Of course.
I should go.
What help does my mother need?
Sorry, my lord. It was the best I could think of. But we have everything in place. How should we proceed?
Ready the men.
Of course, my lord.
Keks, sowas fragt man aber nicht im Chat.
Alyssa, I'm sorry it's
Wenn's
come
was
to
Privates
this,
ist.
but at least it's done.
Where's my son?
Right to it then.
Mother!
Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
Enough blubbering. You can have him back when we've hammered out the details of your surrender.
Lord Whitehill.
Asher. Now, who'd ever have imagined this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father. I thought I'd seen the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
You honor us, Lord Whitehill, with your presence. And with this union.
Honor you? I didn't take you for an arse licker, Forrester.
Father, don't bicker. Asher's showing you respect.
Somehow I doubt it.
Would you like to sit down, Lord Whitehill?
Aye. And get us something to eat. I'm bloody starving.
Ich glaube, das wird voll schief gehen, oder?
We thought you'd like to sit here, Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there.
Ja, dann frag sowas privat und nicht im Chat, weil
In the Lord's chair.
man will mir ja
It's
dann eine
not like
Antwort
your
erzwingen, das
father
mag ich nicht so.
wanted your worthless ass in it.
Our hall is yours, Lord Whitehill. Make yourself comfortable.
Of course it's my bloody hall. But you're too ready to give it
Alles
over.
klar, MT, dann schlaf schon mal
Your
schön.
false smiles don't fool
Wenn
me,
in der
Forrester.
Essenschlacht.
Calm
Ja,
down,
die
Father.
blutig
Asher's
wird.
just showing you the respect you deserve.
Bis gleich, süßes
Rather
Riesenmädchen,
odd.
träum was Schönes.
Italian
Wow.
up here, isn't it? And your banner men look a little tense. What are you
Ich
playing
kann da noch
at,
nichts Neues
Forrester?
reinmachen, Pia. Das muss erst verheilen. Das dauert ein paar
Alright.
Monate.
I can feel it.
You're not enjoying the party?
Don't play games with me, Forrester. See, that's the trouble with you, Forresters. No manners. At least Roderick had enough decency to carry a proper conversation. Maybe I should have kept him alive after all. Sit down, Forrester.
Father, please.
Perhaps we should have more wine.
I've had enough fucking wine. They betrayed us!
Ja. Die fangen einfach an! Was passiert hier? Hui.
Forrester scum!
Dich kann ich die Eulenfresse töten. Ja. Ja. Lecker, lecker, lecker. Zurück ins Feuer.
For my brothers!
Knusprig gebraten.
When?
It could have been so different, but you destroyed everything. Goodbye, Asher.
Na toll. Tun wir auch noch abgestochen. Ja, wie gesagt, Keks, private Sachen bitte nicht hier im Chat. Weil das hat hier ja nichts zu suchen.
It's a trap! They're trying to kill us! Kill them all! Kill the fucking foresters! Take down the gate!
We can't fight that many! We're doomed!
If they breach the gate, we're done for! We can't fight the entire Whitehill army!
Das ist sehr gut gelaufen,
My
ne?
lord, your wound. Get them to safety.
Of course. I won't abandon you, not again.
Please, mother. Asher! Our lord is here!
Answer your lord!
He's here!
My lord,
fuck.
your command.
We have to retake the gate!
We have to retake the gate!
Watch out, those bastards!
This is the war you promised, Westerosi.
Wir können neue zeugen, neue Völker. Das ist scheiße. Was bringt sie zu reden? Was? Wieso reden? Ja! Ja! Wer will die stechen? Mir ist nichts Besseres eingefallen, okay.
Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Whee! Ah, Mann!
Asher
Feigling!
Forrester, You've come a long way to die.
Das hängt immer ein bisschen.
Let's see you live up to your reputation. Rally to your lord.
Hör auf zu lecken, Spiel!
Let go of my son!
No! Mutter! Gute Nacht, Kabukman. Danke, dass du da warst.
My son.
Wir sterben auch. Das war's, oder? Ja. Aber wie viel Ausdauer hat er? Und sie ist auch tot. Das ist der Untergang. Natürlich, und der blöde Pisser überlebt, ey. Ernsthaft. Ernsthaft.
Iron from ice. My lord, we have to get you out of here.
I'll be damned if I let another lord die on my watch.
Save yourself.
Ja, du lebst. Du hast wenigstens nicht so viele Stichwunden.
You must survive, Asher. For the house. For all of us that fought this day. Now.
Hä, wie sollen wir das überleben? Ja, natürlich. Wir werden jetzt also auch noch durchgerüttelt mit dem Pferd. Das ist gerade so... Hä? Der hat uns mit seinem Breitschwert sowas von reingerammt. Dann haben wir auch noch einen Stich abbekommen. Eine Frau hat uns noch mit einem Messer abgestochen. Und wir haben noch Pfeile. What? Sag mal, will er uns irgendwas sagen? Ist er unsterblich? Oder? Andere sterben einfach direkt und er reitet noch. Ja. Easy. The fuck? Das regt mich gerade etwas auf. Alle sterben so instant hier im Spiel, aber er überlebt alles. Er überlebt alles. Er wurde seitlich erwischt. Aber er kämpft noch wie ein Tier, vielleicht wegen den Adrenalin, ja. Aber er wurde ja dann nochmal abgestochen und vorher wurde er schon mit einem Messer abgestochen und...
You did the right thing.
Ja gut. Weiß nicht.
I did what I had to do.
He was your friend.
Hallo, Sorgos. Ja, abgestochen. Mehrfach. Mehrfach. Schweizer Käse sind wir jetzt. Müde ich bin. Dann vielleicht ins Bett gehen, oder?
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming. And we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted you for a reason. You know defending House Forrester is the right thing to do.
You're the one they sent, Garrett. You should be the one to decide.
House Forrester needs our help. So we'll gather our
Darum sind
forces
wir
and
hier.
march south. May the gods guide us and protect us.
Darum sind wir doch hier. Aber ich glaube, wir kommen wirklich zu spät. Jetzt kommt bestimmt wieder Mira, oder?
In the name of the king, I hereby sentence you to death.
Ja. Die nächste Forrester, die jetzt sterben wird. Oh je. Unsere alte Freundin ist auch da.
Bring forth the next prisoner.
Und so endet es mit ihr jetzt auch? Ach.
This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them. This woman is a traitor and a murderer!
Kill her! She's
A
innocent!
disgrace to her family name!
Shame! Shame! Shame!
In the
Fuck you,
sight
ey.
of gods and men, and in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Shame! Wo ist die
You have
Glocke?
final words. Speak them now.
Klaus, shame! Spiel Witcher!
Iron from ice! A brave citizen!
Oh, a noble
death!
Kneel.
Shame! Ja, ich brauch die Glocke. Ding, ding. Ich wusste, das kommt jetzt wieder. Ja, klar. Mira, Du hast alles für deine Familie getan. Natürlich lebt dieser Bastard dann weiter, ey, wirklich. Hat sie nicht verdient. Boah, mit dem Bären, ey, geil. Ah, die Musik, ey. Tee macht es nur schlimmer. Was? Bist du krank? Brauchst du Tee?
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Wise. With some parasite by his side. As if I'd come to negotiate. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. Then, she had the audacity to go behind my back with Tyrion, when I'd clearly forbade it. And that day, she pushed me to ask Joffrey for help when he ripped my dress. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened to her, who knows what else Mira was doing without my knowledge? Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He couldn't even give me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. And sure enough, before a day was out, a brother was dead atop the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. Back from the Twins with balls so shrunken he let Griff Whitehill beat him into the mud in his own yard. Reek, I had to come and see this walking tragedy for myself. But he didn't even have the courage to stab me with my own blade. But then, he killed the man who betrayed him. I was rather starting to like him. A shame he didn't last longer. Roderick. The savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai.
He was cocky, surely, but he wasn't uncharming. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. But there was no easy answer. But then he told me the truth. He'd risked losing all he had come here for to stand by his friend, a former slave. In the end, that mattered more than disobeying an order.
Nee, hast du noch nicht gesagt, Pierre.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira proved that. But at so high a cost.
I could have told you this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. Roderick dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They were clever, I'll give them that, but far too sentimental. Ruled by emotion when they should have been smart. Instinctive instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
Okay. Das ist das gleiche Ende. Kann es überhaupt ein gutes Ende geben? Ich glaube, er stirbt einfach jetzt auch. Ja, der Name sagt mir was, Pierre. Ja, die sind ja zufällig hier. Oh. Die haben es geschafft, da rauszukommen? Ja, natürlich sind die auch jetzt da und konnten fliehen.